Alright. Pretty sure this is going here. Yeah, it is. Alright. Hello, everyone. It's Acoustic Stevo, the Human Patriot, coming to you from the universe. Join me on my journey. Let's have some fun. This is the 12th House Astrology channel, and on it we do lots of stuff. I'm just starting it out, so I'm starting with these Astro tarot readings I'm doing weekly and monthly. So I'm getting ready to do October's right now live. So I'm going to do all the signs, and I'm just going to do a basic intuitive type reading with whatever spreads decide they want to come out. Because I know multiple spreads, I know an intuitive way to make up my own spreads on the fly, so I think kind of want to get into that a little bit. So we're going to start, because it's Libra season, we're going to start with Libra here. So Libra, this is your reading. And another thing, the cards themselves, if you know tarot, and you may have a different interpretation for a card, as well as I might. Because when I do intuitive readings, the messages sometimes come through a little bit different than the classical card meaning, so just keep that in mind. As well as this isn't going to resonate for every Libra, but it is for others. Also, if you know your moon sign or your rising sign, you might want to listen to the readings on those. Maybe you'll get something from those as well. Here we go, Libra. Sun, moon, rising. And let's include Venus in that too, because it's Venus season as well. So here we go. We got the Page of Pentacles reversed. Alright. So what this is telling me is this month of October that's coming up, there's going to be a blockage, a message that's going to come through to you. It's going to, or a lack of messages. You're trying to create something, material, like with your finances or with your home, something in the material world, and it's just going to feel like it's just being blocked. And let's look a little bit more into that and see if we can get a better idea of what's going on here. Alright, Libra, we have the cause of this blockage is death reversed. So what's happening is there's an end to something, and it just happened, and so it's creating a need or a realization that you're going to need to manifest something, and that's what creates this Page of Pentacles reverse situation, is because you're kind of put in a position where you're going to have to manifest something that is kind of out of your control that you have to do, but now you do. And we have the Five of Cups, which is disappointment. So it looks like in October, it looks like you really thought you could make something happen, all right? But it might not. I'm going to look a little bit more into that disappointment, Libra. Alright, it looks like we have the Queen of Cups here, upright, and we have the Tower. And what this is telling me is that the Queen of Cups, she's trying, she fell directly above the Page of Pentacles, so it might be the message that comes from her, like kind of a downer type message. Maybe a plan changes and something that you were hoping and expecting on falls through, because we have the Tower. Alright, the Tower. And this is directly involving that disappointment. Alright. So with the Tower, it's saying that, the Tower's like an energy that just comes down and changes everything. And when it's upright, that's just what it does. It's like Uranus. Uranus comes in real fast with a lot of energy and just totally changes things in an electric way. Like, nothing's the same afterwards, and then you're looking around and your head's spinning, that type of thing, alright? So this message, this thing that's going to happen, maybe the material thing that you're trying to manifest, it causes everything to change, the whole scenario. So the thing that you were trying to do, it's just not even in play anymore, all right? So this is October's energy. I don't know if I want to get too far into it. I'm going to pull 2 more cards they're going to be cards just to kind of guidance cards, maybe suggestions cards to help you navigate. All right. You got the card. This totally makes sense with this story. You got the Ace of Wands. All right? That's underneath everything. That means you're strong. Your spirit, your energy, your manifestation is strong. So even though this might be playing out and you might not be able to manifest your vision of what you were thinking you needed to do, it's going to cause you some financial worry, and maybe you're going to feel like out of sorts and it's not going to be good. But just remember to stay here. Instead of going to the worry, which is it's gonna constantly come up, like it's almost gonna be like a temptation. Don't give in to that temptation. Know that that's your angel, all right? That's your guardian angel, and it has to do with you and your spirit. You and your spirit is what grabs your angel. We are all given these protectors, all right? And they're here to help you get through things. And these angels are going to get you through this. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but you don't have to worry, because what comes out on the other side, because death is really the first card. It's what triggers all this. And it's already either happened or going to happen towards the beginning of October, all right? So whatever it is, this death, you may not even know about it. It may not be a physical death, but then it may. Who knows? Maybe a physical death causes all this to happen, all right? Or it may be just a death of a situation. The death of the situation that kicks everything off, all right? That may have already happened. So what keeps you sane through all this is yourself, and trusting the universe that created you, that you made a contract to manifest here with. And that contract is to support you on your mission. And your mission is strong right now, or this card would not have come out. So these are just circumstantial things you may have to deal with. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that for you, Libra, for the month of October. If you need anything further, more help, you can look in the descriptions of my videos. I don't know if it's going to show up on this live stream's description. If it doesn't, I'll be putting that in after the live stream. And it will give you information on how to contact me and how much I charge and all that for what I'm going to be doing. So we can take a deeper look and really look at your astrology and see what we can find out together. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go into Scorpio now. Scorpio, oh Scorpio, you are so lovely. I have Scorpio rising, and I'm a Libra, so I'm hoping these cards aren't for me. But who knows, man? I've been going through some stuff lately, let me tell you. That's life, though, ain't it? That's life when you choose a path, and I've chosen a path. So, let's see what's going on there, Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see what the story entails for you. Ah, I feel the energy. It's telling me where it is. Ooh, this is strange. It's like, it's these cards, but they're not in the right order. Who knows, man? Alright, we got King of Cups reversed. Now, this is the starting card. This is the story that wants to be told. Alright, Scorpio? So, this could be a person that you're dealing with who is very depressed and off probably his game, because usually kings denote males. Yeah, I'm going to say my intuition tells me this is about a male. And depression, it could even be you, Scorpio, because you're a water sign. And a lot of times the King of Cups comes out, that means Scorpio right off the bat. So, or if you have a Scorpio spouse or something like that. The King of Cups, anyways. Or if you are a Scorpio dealing with a Scorpio woman dealing with another Scorpio or a Cancer or somebody with a lot of water like me. You know, I'm a Libra, but I have like a ton of planets in Scorpio. It could mean a lot of things. So what I'm getting, though, is it's like a man who's off his game. Like, he just feels kind of lost and heartbroken and almost hopeless. All right, so that's what that is. But let's see what is going on, like what's going on here. All right, we have 2 pages, and we got the Page of Swords reversed, and that's kind of the thing that's leading into that man who's dealing with the depression. And then we have the Page of Wands upright. So there's hope. There's always hope somewhere, right? And this is kind of a hopeful reading right here, all right? So even though this person is down in the dumps, there's hope, because looking to the future, the Page of Wands is an energy that it's about spirit. It's messages about spirit. It's like upliftment. It's like uplifting. It's almost like the reverse of the depression. So it's like coming out of the depression, and what's letting that happen is good news. Good news, something good, some kind of good news on the horizon. Let's look to see more about that good news. But before we do, I want to talk about this Page of Swords reversed. Now, that's bad news, all right? And that's mental stuff. That's like the reason for the depression. It's because it could be just bad harassment or bad talk going on about the person, and they heard about it, and it's causing them some emotional anguish, because that talk is just toxic, and it's what's led them to be so down, you know. Or a bad news about pretty much anything, but usually it has to do with like talk, because the swords are very like talkative, because they represent the air signs, and all the air signs are about is communication. And so when it's reversed, and it's the card of messages, which is what the page is, it's the card of messages coming and messengers. So it could represent a person. Maybe a person was really just talking bad about this King of Cups. I'm going to show him to you upright, because we're hopefully turn him upright. Or he might be an alcoholic. I'm sorry to say. He might want to stay reversed. There's really not a lot you can do about that. But, you know, that person might have been talking bad to you, that reverse depressed person. You know, Scorpio, they may have been putting you down and stuff, and giving you messages or bad news about something. And it's time for some good news that's coming. So you don't have to stay there, all right? You don't have to deal with that. If that person can't get out of their funk and they want to stay in it, well, leave them to it. Straight up. Leave them to it. So let's find out about the good news. Interesting. We got the 8 of Cups reversed. That's disillusionment reversed. We've got the Emperor reversed. That is a sturdy, grounded person against maybe you or somebody who doesn't want to hear what you have to say. So what this is saying is this good news, it might be about a person, that Emperor person, that person with a lot of power, a lot of esteem coming his way. It's reversed, so, and it's looking towards the future. So what it means is this is what I'm getting. This disillusionment, and it's clearing up for me because the story's being told. What's happening is, this is your disillusionment that you've had, and now it's reversed because you're done, all right? You're done with the King of Cups. He's going to just sit in his cups. He's not going to come out. He's going to drown himself in his own things, his own emotions. And there's not a lot you can do about it. And you're figuring this out. And this message right here, this Page of Wands, it's giving you an opportunity to walk away from the situation. Whether it be in your emotions, just not caring anymore, which could be a stepping stone to walking away in the future, or if it's time to walk away entirely, to just walk away, all right? And you need to watch out, though, because you don't want to walk into something worse. And this is reverse. This is like somebody who's trying to control somebody when it's in reverse. So it might mean that you want to walk away from this King of Cups, but he's going to try to do all these power plays to keep you in place. So that's not good. So let's read into this. I'm going to read 2 more cards, and we're going to find out the messages that you're supposed to hear, so that you can help figure out what you need to do. All right, so we've got... Wow, that's cool. We got the 2 of Cups reversed. That underlies it all. That's the streams of the emotions running underneath this entire thing, all right? And that is disappointment in love. The love no longer being there, you know? That loving feeling, now it's gone, gone, gone. Oh, oh, oh. All right, Scorpio. So that loving feeling is gone. And what's up at the top? Same thing the Libra got. Ace of Wands, upright, Scorpio. That means your spirit is ready to move. Your spirit is ready to go out and manifest and do your thing and make things happen. And it's right above this 8 of Cups and this Emperor, so that control that person thinks they have, this is just as strong because it's sitting right next to it, and this is the card of you leaving and getting out of it. So there you go. There you go. You can leave that Emperor behind. Not only that, you have this supporting you, so there's some kind of a good message that's going to come through in October that's going to give you better standing, better ground. And this is also another wand, just so it's helping with your Ace of Wands, which is the true flow, your higher self flow. So there you go, Scorpio. October, good deal. Some stuff will change. Get out and do your thing. It's about time, right? All right, there. Now we're gonna do the Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, Sagittarius. And hit that. Chat. I just put my chat on, so if you're in here, type to me. I'll see what you're saying. Who knows? Ask me some questions. I may just stop this and do some questions. But we're going to go into Sagittarius, find out what's going on in Sagittarius in October 2019, and what they need to focus on and deal with and get through on their path. Because we're all on a path. We're all going somewhere. We're not meant to sit. We're meant to transform continuously and to evolve. We're not meant to be stagnant. And a lot of people are waking up to that. So that means a lot of people are making moves. They're going towards their true higher selves. And Sagittarius are always going towards their true higher selves, if you know what I mean. So let's see what's going on with you, Sag. I've got Neptune in Sagittarius. I think that's such a cool placement. It's like a generational placement, but it's still pretty cool. Alright. What we got here, Sag, is the Hierophant reversed. Alright? The Hierophant reversed. And what that's saying is there's some kind of institution that the energy of that institution is kind of stifling. But it's reversed, so it could mean a lot of things. It could mean breaking away from a stifling institution, because it's the 5, right? It's the 5 energy in the major arcana. So it's not just, it's like a powerful 5. That's what the major arcana cards really represent, is the numerology. And like a heightened, almost like karmic, higher level. So what this is saying is, it's like the Hierophant upright is about a human connecting with all 5 of their senses and being in tune, and then being able to branch out to other things. That's why institutions are formed, because they're an attempt to govern spiritual matters, right? But when it's reversed, that means that there's something out of sync. There's something out of kilter with that whole thing. So often the Hierophant reversed can mean somebody is repressing the person that you're reading for spiritually, like straight up, like there could be somebody spiritually oppressing you. So let's find out what's going on here. Ooh. It's the thing about these cards, man. It is what it is. You know, it's life. It's life. Life isn't a bunch of roses, straight up. But I don't think it was meant to be. I think we were meant to be challenged. I think we were meant to go through hard stuff and good stuff. And then we can appreciate things so much more, so deeply. We can appreciate a blade of grass. We can appreciate a songbird, you know? And the reason why we can is because we know how fleeting a lot of this stuff is. We know how, you know, there can be some stability in life, and that's a nice part of life, but often, you know, these things that we take for granted, we need to really be in the moment with them and appreciate them. So I'm getting on a soapbox here, but all right, Sag, you got Wheel of Fortune, but it's not upright, it's reversed, all right? And this is what's leading to this Hierophant reversed. And what that means, bad luck. Maybe you're gambling. Maybe because that's an institution, right? Casino. Maybe went into a casino and lost some money, and it sucks. Because look at that. That's the Ten of Swords upright. That basically means everything is against you, like just coming down on your head, like all the air. It's just like everything that it sees what's going on, and so maybe you're not getting away with it. This could be you overspent some money, or there's maybe it could be a few things. All right, maybe, but I'm going to go with this one for a minute because I'm seeing 2 different things here, and I'm going to talk about the first one. Could be maybe you've overspent some money, and could be you overdrew your checking account. This is October, all right, that I'm talking about. This isn't right now. So you need to, that's the thing about these readings. You just need to know what the potential is, where the energy is. And sometimes we get so caught up in our own energy, even if I tell you this stuff right now, and you could avoid it, you won't, straight up. Because you'll be so in yourself that you'll just do it anyway, all right? Or you could listen to what I'm saying, and maybe you can avoid it. Maybe it's unavoidable. Maybe it's something that happens to you and has nothing to do with gambling. But if it has to do with gambling, you might not want to gamble this coming month. Straight up, you just might not want to do it. Not unless you have money you can flush down the toilet. And this doesn't seem to be like about money that much. Because I don't see any pentacles or anything, but it's the reason why I'm thinking it might be is because of the Wheel of Fortune reversed, all right? And that's what's kind of kicks it off, the whole Hierophant reversed. And then it ends in the Ten of Swords, all right? So this is all the turmoil after you've been demolished financially. Then you're stuck in your head. You're stuck in the air, in the worst part of the air, the last card of the air. You don't want to be in that, all right? So try to keep a lookout. But this could just be a bad investment. Maybe it isn't even gambling. Maybe it's an investment that goes really bad in October. Ooh. I hate giving bad news. I really do. But let's keep going here. Let's find out kind of what's going on with this Ten of Swords, because that's kind of what's up. The partnership. Somebody talked you into something that you probably shouldn't have done. And you came to peace in terms with them, but they may not have been the best terms for you. And because you did come to peace in terms, it's gonna hurt you more, because you actually were bamboozled in a way. Like, you made the wrong decision, alright? And the other person might not have intentionally made this happen, but you're losing out more than they are, straight up. Alright, so let's find out what message, like, to get you through all this, what needs to be known. Alright. This is the river running underneath everything. It's the King of Wands reversed, alright? So, there's a swindler in our midst. Hopefully it's not you. Hopefully you weren't doing something shady and you get caught, because maybe you're going to get in trouble with the law or something, the way this is looking, if that's the case. I'd be very careful. Or some swindler, that's the river underneath all this, caused this to happen, or caused it to be a lot more than it should have been. But we got up here the Page of Swords. This is your card of hope. This is somebody's basically going to see what happened and give you some advice, alright? I would suggest taking their advice. If somebody comes to you and they see what happened, and maybe everybody else is just looking at you like you're dumb or something, but this person is coming to you and saying, hey, look, I see what happens and that sucks. Maybe you should try this. If somebody does that, you might want to take their advice, because that's upright, and that is in your hope placement, like the message that's supposed to come through for you. So, alright, Sag, be careful. Alright, that's you for October. Let's go into Capricorn. I love my Capricorns. Capricorns help me learn what I need to learn, and it's not easy at all, but it's needed. I learned a lot from Capricorns. I think I've learned about all I want to learn now. I think I've learned, and I'm just going to grab my bag of Capricorn tricks and move on out of that energy, if you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be mean, Capricorns, I'm not, but I'm just not meant to stay in that sphere for too long, because I'm a Libra and I'm a Venus person, and I need to get lighter, and I need to get happier and more in nature and less Capricorn. But I want to help you guys. You guys are my friends. You guys helped me see a lot. So Capricorns, let's see what's going to be going on for you. Alright, Cappy, what do we got? Ooh, we got the Page of Cups reversed, alright? That is emotional messages in reverse. So, it's somebody's got a broken heart, and they aren't wanting to communicate. They're wanting to be left alone. It's kind of what that energy is. The message is reversed. It means, to me, this means it doesn't even want to. It's like when somebody's got an emotion and they don't want to deal with you, and they're not going to deal with you. That's what this is. Alright, so let's look a little deeper into it. We've got the Knight of Cups reversed. So that's more of this emotional energy, and this is kind of what kicked this off with the reason why this person is just not even wanting to deal with you, straight up. It's because the Knight is often about challenges and bringing like tangible things, like manifesting things, right? It's like the court card that brings manifestations of actual things, whereas the pages are the court cards of bringing manifestation of like messages and things like that. The knights are more like actual energy. So this is telling me that basically you unloaded a bunch of emotional BS on somebody, and they don't want to deal with it anymore. They're like done with that. All right. So the Three of Wands reversed. That is the card of taking flight, but it's reversed, all right? So what that means is it could be that somebody leaves, like, that's the situation of October. Somebody's leaving. They're off doing their thing now, and you're not a part of it anymore because of all the negative emotion you handed to them in your cup there. He said, here's a cup of negativity. I want you to hold on to it. Sorry, Cap, they don't want to. They want to leave and go do their own thing now. Alright, so let's go ahead and look up here. Ooh. We've got the Devil, alright, upright. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles, reversed. What that's telling me is, when the major arcana cards come out, like the Devil just did, that means it's like a cosmic energy. I said that a little bit earlier when some of the other ones came out on a different sign. And when the Devil comes out, when you're dealing with all sorts of emotion, like what I was telling you about with the situation, it usually means a material relationship. Because in the classic symbology of the Devil, you have a man and a woman, and they're both shackled, and there's the Devil over them, controlling them. And they could step out of their shackles because they're loose, but they don't. They stay in it, right? It's about staying in a situation that's bad, all right? That's what the Devil signifies, is instead of breaking away stepping out of those chains, you stay in them because there's something that you want. The Devil has tempted you, and so you stay in the situation, all right? So it looks like this Three of Wands, well, the Devil, maybe they're still tempting that person. Maybe you're still a temptation to them, all right? You're that apple up there. But the Nine of Pentacles is saying that, this is reversed, all right? It's saying gain. So it's almost sitting right next to and on top of this, the reason of what's happening. They're walking away. So that to me says that they're not gaining the thing. They don't want to stay in that thing anymore, that shackle. They've taken their foot out and they're walking away because they're not getting anything from the Devil. The Devil can't tempt them anymore. There may be some temptation to it, but not enough. It's really a really bad situation, and they're going to get the hell out. Sorry, Cap. All right. So let's see what messages they got for you. Ace of Cups, upright. That's the river underneath everything. Ooh, an Ace of Pentacles, upright. That's the hopes and the energy, all right? What this is telling me is, this is almost like a cosmic situation. This is like a way to get out of a bad situation because the Devil was there, and that's the bad situation. So it may seem like you're okay with this because those reversals, Cap, that could have been how you're feeling. You could have been feeling like all these bad messages and all these bad things that are being said, and this night could be bringing you all that. You may have a damn good reason. But, you know what I mean? It could be reciprocal as well. But underneath all that, the river is the Ace of Cups, which is upright emotion, a wellspring of emotion. So all this stuff could just be happening because it needs to. It needs to happen so that you guys can go your separate ways. And you can do your own thing, because you can't stay in that devil situation anymore. You can't stay shackled like that. And it may just be that that person is leaving because they are ready. But you feel ready too, otherwise this wouldn't have came out at the bottom. So you're strong in your emotions, all right? Be strong. Be upright. Nurture yourself. That well, it comes from inside of you. So grab it, Capricorn, and use it. And nurture yourself. And you're going to be all right. Because the hopes and the dreams, it's that you're going to manifest physical things that you won't need that thing that was keeping you, tied in that devil relationship, because you'll be able to do it yourself, all right? You'll be able to do it. This is a strong, strong card. And especially, it's like the energy of the universe going up below with the Ace of Cups and above with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's the river that you're on, and it's the right one, all right? This relationship is it's just not meant to be. And both of these cards are upright, so I think maybe you can be friends. Maybe not right now, but eventually. And you guys can both do your own thing and just look back and see what was going on. And, do your own thing. All right, Cap, that's October for you. Let's go into Aquarius. Aquarius, nighttime, Aquarius. I love Aquarius. I'm finding out some things. I'm going to start making other videos besides these Astro tarot readings. And they're going to be astrological and esoteric wisdom videos. And I'm going to talk about, one of my first videos, I'm going to talk about the degrees of your placements. Because they correspond to astrologically to things, depending on what degree they're in, right? It's not just you're a Libra born in a certain degree, and that means something, all right? I'm talking about myself now. And I'm learning about this, and I've got my own philosophy. See, that's the thing about me. I've come up with a few unique astrological things that I've kind of discovered. Maybe they're out there, but I didn't discover them from anyone. I discovered them by just kind of thinking and looking and observing and testing. So they are mine. They might still be out there, other people's, but there's one, actually I think I did hear a little bit about the one that I'm really kicking at. But it just makes total sense because I've been applying it, and it's going to be about the degrees. And I'll just give you a little taste real quick before I go into Aquarius. Alright, if you take 30 degrees and you divide it by 12, you get 2.5. And what that means is every 2.5 degrees, the astrological degree correspondence inside your actual sign changes, because it's like as above, so below. So even in every sign, you still have all 12 signs, right? So for instance, my Libra's almost at the very end. It's in like 27, the end of the 27th degree. So it's like about the beginning of that last 2.5, which corresponds to Pisces. But it's almost like cuspis with Aquarius. So it's almost like a cuspis. So what that means is that although I'm a Libra, I'm flavored with this energy. It has to do with being towards the end, which is very Piscean and even Aquarian, getting towards the end of a soul's journey. So I'm getting towards the end of Libra energy as far as what I am. So it's just really cool. I'm going to get into making some videos about that type of thing. Because that's what I kind of want this channel to be. I don't want it to be just basic astrology. I'll probably have some kind of foundational astrology videos at some point, but I want to kick things like ideas and concepts and things, different things that other people aren't doing because, you know, I'm a creative being, very creative. That's kind of what I thrive on, so I'm going to have to be unique. It's going to happen. 12th house. All right, so here we go. Aquarius. You've got the Four of Cups reversed. What this is, it is luxury reversed. So you may have been in a situation where you've kind of felt like things were easy, things were just manageable, but now it's reversed, so it's kind of chaotic right now, all right? The month of October. It's going to be a lot of emotional strain because that ease is reversing, the energy of it's reversing, and you're going into a different energy. We got the Hanged Man. We've got Death. All right, so all right, Aquarius, the Hanged Man. This is a reversed card. This is kind of what spurs this unease of the luxury situation. So maybe, and it's reversed, which means sacrifice reversed, basically. So maybe you've been sacrificing to a lot of different things, all right? But it's reversed, and you're like kind of done with that. Like, you need a rest. That's what this is telling me. Like, this reversed means that you need a rest, like for your health. Like, I'm seeing it. The deaths after that. This means you could be exhausting yourself. Straight up, this means that you need to kind of slow the F down. You need to, it may seem like you can't because of everything that's on your plate, but you may need to find a way to meditate then, or find a way to calm yourself or something, because you're going to be overwhelmed, and that's never good, all right? And this death could be that, this is October, all right? This could be that if you let yourself get overwhelmed, the universe, because this is a major arcana card, could take charge and say, okay, beloved, I'm not going to let you let your candle burn at both ends to this point, because you're going to hurt yourself or somebody else. So I'm going to throw this out there and change the situation, like, and you're not going to be able to do nothing about it because it needs to change. That's what that means, all right? Let's look a little bit into this. All right, we got the Lovers reversed, and we got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. This could mean this death thing. Death can often, it corresponds to Scorpio for me, and transformation, and the 8th house, which can be a financial house. It's the opposite of the 2nd house, which is the major financial, and the 8th is more like how you gain through others, all right? So what this is telling me, when the Lovers comes out in correspondence to the Death card, that kicks off the idea of gaining through others, but it's in reverse. So what that means, and it's next to the Seven of Pentacles reversed, what that means, Seven of Pentacles is just kind of like juggling money, all right? So what this means is there could be some money that was supposed to be available that all of a sudden isn't, especially right on top of the Death card like that. That's kind of what I'm getting. And maybe you were relying on your lover to be the one to figure that out, and now it's messed up by your lover, and it's just more stuff for you to deal with. But the Death card is not a bad card, and it's upright, all right? So whatever this is meant to happen, you maybe aren't supposed to have this money. Maybe it was a credit line. Maybe all it would have ended up doing is getting you in trouble, and the universe is stepping in and saying, look, this is gonna be bad, so I'm gonna end it now. Something like that. All right, so let's look a little bit further into this. Whew. Wow. We got the devil reversed as the river underneath of everything. And what that means is, it means that the trappings, the financial trappings, because I'm getting financial cards keep coming up over and over again. The financial trappings are like the undercurrent, and they're just so worrisome and so so fragile that it just causes so much worry. And up here at the top, you got the ace. This is in your hopes and dreams and aspirations, and it's Pentacles reversed, which is the reverse manifestation of material things, material wealth. When it's reversed, and it's the ace, and it's so you need to be careful not to get discouraged if, like, you take a major financial windfall straight up, because that does happen in life. And when the devil's down here reversed, it's almost like you saw it coming, like you could feel it and you could see it coming, and you just were trying to ride that wave and hope for the best that it wouldn't, but it's just coming. And I'm sorry, Aquarius, it's October. Golly, man, these readings, I'm sorry, people. Golly, I want to give somebody a good reading. I want to give somebody some good news. All right, Aquarius, good luck with that. Remember that if it all happens, it will lead you to something better, because we're all here to do something better. Straight up. All right, so we're going to go into Pisces. And this new moon in Libra, it brings out a lot of relationship type readings, because it's the energy of what's going on, especially when we're in Libra season. So there's going to be a lot of energy-based readings that are going to come out of this session right here. I'm just putting that out there. So be careful, Pisces. I'm just joking. I'm not trying to rain on anyone's parade, I swear. I'm not. I'm just reading what the cards say. And it sucks. Sometimes it sucks. Like, if I read my own cards right now, I'd probably suck pretty bad. I'm not going to do it, because I just don't feel like it. But plus, I like getting my cards read by other people. If I get too much into myself with all the water I got in my chart, I can get sucked in. And I don't want to get sucked in. So I don't read my cards, really. I don't. I think the last time I read my cards, a long time ago, like, really read them. It was, like, probably when I was in my early 20s. And I'm, like, 40 now, so if that tells you anything, I don't really read my cards. All right, so here we go. Pisces. We got the Wheel of Fortune upright. Thank you, universe. You let me give some good news today. Thank you. This is October. It's a great card to get for your theme of October. Come on now. You got the Seven of Swords reversed. That leads to this good luck, all right? And you got the Page of Pentacles reversed. And the Wheel of Fortune is a tricky card, because it has a lot to do with luck a lot of times, but it also has a lot to do with karma, right? So sometimes when I say it's good luck, it might not really feel like good luck, but the karma's on your side, because this has two negative, like, reversed cards on both sides of this situation, but in the middle of it is a karmic good luck, all right? So what this is telling me there, Pisces, this is the card of running away. And when it's in reverse, this is October, and it's in, this is kind of the past. So this might be like now's energy, or just recently happened energy that's going to make whatever happens in October happen. Somebody ran away, and it feels like bad. It feels bad. It feels like they just kind of pulled the rug out from under you and just took off. And it hurt your feelings, and it hurt your mind, and you're trying to recover, all right? We got the Page of Pentacles reversed, and that is going into the month. Like, what's happening now? How the Wheel of Fortune can align to this with the Page of Pentacles is, Page of Pentacles reversed means messages, material messages coming that aren't good, right? But sitting right next to the Wheel of Fortune, how does that even make sense, right? So you got to kind of think about it a little bit. Well, I can clarify it, and that's what the next two cards are going to do. But before I do that, I want to say this. Sometimes somebody's bad luck is your good luck. Straight up there, Pisces. I hate to say it. So you might hear about something bad for somebody else's finances, but it's good for yours for some reason, all right? Let's clarify this. All right, Pisces. We've got interference reversed. So it's where things weren't easy to get done, now they are. So this energy that came through with the Page of Pentacles reversed, this message or this information that you get now about misfortune of finances, what it's going to do is it's going to cause something that was being interfered with, like nothing ever could get done type of energy, because there was just always, nothing could ever cooperate with anything. It's always just messed up. That's reversed now. So that makes sense why it'd be the Wheel of Fortune, because that's not a good energy to be dealing with. And when it reverses, it's very powerful because now things open up, all right? Now things can happen. So that's good. And it's right next to the Fool upright. That Fool's charging forth, right? So now the Fool is ready. That could signify you, Pisces, or your energy or your heart, or just your soul. Fool is the card of the soul. Soul upright. So now that this interference isn't going on, you're able to go do your own thing and step into something new. This is the stepping into something new card, all right? So that's why I guess this could be eternal luck for you, because now you're able to step into something new. Even though it's a different type of financial situation, you're getting a lot of spiritual soul stuff out of the situation because of it, however that plays out. So let's look at the River and let's look at the Hopes. All right, the River there, it's the Ace of Cups reversed, all right? And then we got Death up here in the Hopes, and what to look for. So the thing about Death is sometimes when I think of Death, I don't let the card mess with me, because sometimes it does signify actual death. But the way that I read it, I tell the universe, because the universe will listen to you when you're reading tarot cards, I tell the universe, I don't want to read death as death of anyone young. I'm okay with reading death of somebody that's going to die of old age. So for me, when I pull out the Death card, sometimes that's what it means. Somebody's dying of old age, or it's other meaning, which is just transformation of situation that is out of everyone's control because it gets cosmic and it happens, all right? But that's up at the top in the Hopes, and the thing where that you're ascending towards, like the reason, the spiritual everything. So what that means to me with this reading, with the Ace of Cups being the River underneath, is bad, like this is not good. Ace of Cups reversed. It just means, like, all the aces are about the number 1, which is the number of your spirit. So even if it's a water card like the Cups and you're trying to talk about spirit, what it means is your emotional spirit, all right, is in reverse. It's pretty simple. So what does that mean, right? Well, that means, that can mean depression. That can mean where you don't have any self-confidence because you don't feel good about yourself, and you just are not, you feel like you can't do anything because you don't feel good about your own soul, basically, because water is also the element of soul. So this is the River underneath, right, of this whole situation. So whatever's been going on, it's been making you feel like crap, like straight up crap. And that could be the reversal of fortune, because this situation that clears up, the Wheel of Fortune, that river of crap, it's going to not be there anymore because of death. That light is going to be there. Death's a good card. I like death. It's one of my favorite cards. Like, if somebody reads for me and they put death out there, I'm like, oh, thank God. Something that needed to die is going to die. Straight up. So this just could mean the situation that's been horrible around you, it's going to die. You're going to be able to go into something new, especially sitting right above the Fool and interference being reversed. So there you go, Pisces. Good news. All right, we're going to go in, and that's October for you. We're going to go now into Aries. What's funny is this reading, this method that I'm doing right now, I just made it up. Like, I think I made it up at least. Who knows? It could be something from my subconscious mind that I know about that I don't even know I know about. But I think I made it up. All right. We are reading for Aries now. So we're halfway done. We got 6 of them out of the way. We got 6 more to go. And I'm on a time frame. I could get interrupted here, so I'm going to try to speed these up a little bit. All right, sorry, the back half. I kind of took my time with the front half, but maybe that's a good thing for the back half, because sometimes I take too much time and ramble about and all that. So I'm going to try to speed it up there for you, Aries. You'll probably appreciate it out of all the signs. So let's get to it, Aries. We got 4 of Pentacles. That's a good card for you, Aries. Straight up. That's the card of having your crap together, all right? Right now you have your crap together. The Pentacles are grounded. That's your money. Your money's grounded and it's flowing the right way. It's sturdy. It's not even flowing. It's just there. It's just there and you can sit on it, all right? That's what it means. All right. This is like using the intellect. It's upright. Using the intellect to construct situations the way that you want them to be. So that's what's been going on. Maybe that's why you're able to sit on these pentacles here in October. Because the mental gymnastics that's needed is being done. Whether you're doing it or somebody else is, it's being done. And things are getting done. That's what that means. We got the 7 of Wands, which is about triumph. It's about being in the right, and that being why you're on top. Even if like it doesn't seem like it, because there's so many obstacles and other people have different ideas, and seems like everybody's trying to do something. Well, you're on top though, because you're the one that has the valor. Valor. That's what it means. It means that you are in the right. So go through, just keep doing what you're doing, Aries. You're doing the right thing. You're on the right path here. This month is going to be a good one for you. Let's look into that valor a little bit. Well, what this is telling me, you got the 7 of Pentacles, and you got the King of Wands. Now, if you look at this 7 of Pentacles, the Pentacles are falling off the tree, right? Like, not all of them, but a good deal of them. It's like, what's happening here is it's right next to the King of Wands. Somebody who's in charge, big time. Maybe even you, Aries. I mean, it's the King of Wands. That would definitely be your card if you're a male Aries, or even a female Aries, and you're like boss bitch. I don't mean to cuss. I think that's my first cuss word, so I think I'm still PG-13. Maybe it's not my first one. Who am I kidding? Anyways, what that says to me is, and it's a 7 on top of a 7. So what this means to me is you are right, other people are not, and they're trying to put their ideas forth, and it's going to mess things up. And you can see it. You can see it. All right? This is October. So you might save this person, if it's not you, from losing their money by being able to tell them what's going on. Like pointing it out to them, pointing out how all these other people's ideas are going to mess them up. right? And it's upright too. So that person respects what you have to say. Or this is you seeing it all and dealing, if you are like your own business owner or something, and dealing with the situation if you're not like an employee. But if you are an employee, this is about you saving your boss some money, all right? This is about you seeing things, and maybe it doesn't even save him money. Like maybe it's too late because he made a bad decision and listened to some of these people and not you, but he'll see that you're the one that's right. So this is going to work out for you, and he's not mad about it. He's just seeing the truth is what it is. So let's look at this. Ooh, I keep getting that card. We got the devil. Down here is the river again in reverse. So what this means, wow, this could mean, well, this is what's causing all this to happen, Aries, this devil in reverse. So somebody is in a precarious situation. It might not even be you, but it's the reason why you can do it. Come in and deal with the situation and do what you need to do, because you can see it clearly, right? That's where you come in, the Seven of Wands. You see it clearly, all right? You see a snake. You see the snake that's slithering down the river, and you're ready to go out and cut its head off, right? You're ready to do what you got to do there, Aries. And you're not afraid of the snake. It's in reverse. It's actually afraid of you. Like, it probably knows you're onto it. And you got the Knight of Cups here. Oh, man, I hate it when the phone rings when I'm actually, like, doing a live stream, basically. I'm going to let it finish here. But this is your hopes and where the higher ascension energy is going. So as soon as this is done, I'll talk about that. Should be done here soon. You know, sometimes if I hit something, it makes it go away. Ah, did. Nice. All right, so Knight of Cups upright. That means the offer of emotions, messages of emotions, real tangible. This is often a friendship card. Knights in general are. Some emotional person or somebody who has a lot of soul is basically really appreciative of what you bring them, Aries, and they're going to show you. And so, yeah, that's what's going to happen in October for you. You know, looks like you're going to have some situations to deal with, but you're going to come out on top. A lot of good energy there. You're going to overcome the snake. And maybe this person's going to help you, your friend. Maybe this person's going to be grateful because it's that person's snake and you're pulling somebody out of a bad situation. They're going to be like, oh, thanks. Maybe you get somebody a job or something. All right, so we're going to go into Taurus. It's starting to get dark. Oh, goodness. I need to speed this up. I'm going to lose all my light. This video is going to be crap. But it ain't going to be crap because it's already good. It's already good. All right, so Taurus. All right, what's going to be going on with Taurus in October 2019? Those Tauruses. I love the Tauruses. Taurus, I love saying that word. Taurus field. Hey, you guys know what a Taurus field is? Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got, Taurus. See what we got going on for you. I have a feeling yours is going to have some good stuff in it. We got the Star reversed. That's about hopes and dreams. And it's in reverse, though. So maybe it's bad news about something you're having hopes and dreams about. And we got... This is Strife reversed. So what that means is... somebody was trying to do something against you, or you felt like they were, or just situations in general is kind of getting your spirit down, and it's getting reversed. So now your spirit's kind of lightening up because you're seeing the energies go a better direction there, all right? So We got the Four of Swords, which is, it's reversed, which it means some kind of compromise that was needing to be made. It's complicated and it's not easily made. Straight up. It's not an easily made compromise like it should have been, but it's not. Let's look into that. You got the Ace of Cups. So this is you. You are ready to have your emotions be healthy and strong for this situation. So you're ready to deal with this bad situation that's not really working out. You got the Queen of Wands reversed. So somebody, a woman who has a lot of power in this situation, maybe she's not doing the right thing that you know that you would really think she should do. She's kind of doing something different. And yeah. So, but you're there to help. You're there to heal. You're upright. So, you know. And we got the river of it all. And we got end of it all, the hopes and dreams. Golly, it's getting dark. Sorry, you guys. So the river is the Four of Wands, upright. That's the card of spiritual foundation, and a lot of times celebration because it's stable. Sometimes it can be like a ceremony. A place can often signify marriage. So this is the foundational river that's going underneath. So it's a strong spiritual river of maybe an event that everybody's kind of hyped up on. And up here, you got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So what that means is the money. Somebody's prudence, somebody's diligence is in reverse. So maybe the diligence that was needed is not really going to manifest. But, you know, it looks like, you know, this is lying underneath, though. So, and there's a lot of positive energy. So even if the situation doesn't manifest the way that it was supposed to, you know, with the Four of Swords being in reverse, so maybe like the thing that was kind of agreed upon, the truce that was made, it's no longer a truce and it fell apart. And the Eight of Pentacles means the money is now not what it should be. That might be October for you there, Taurus. Alright, so now I'm going to get into Gemini. Man, it's getting dark fast. Hey! I could probably get in the house now and turn on the back patio lights. I'm going to try that. Alright. I will be right back. So I apologize for this little thing, but it shouldn't take me too long. Well, that was a no-go. I'm at my sister's house, and I can't get in the house. She just gave me the code, and it's not working, so. Well, I put it in right. Oh, well. So the rest of this video is going to be dark, but I'll put the cards up close enough you'll be able to see them. So here we go there, Gemini. Let's see what we got for you. Alright, Gemini, we got the Nine of Wands upright. So that's like at the end of getting your butt kicked, alright? You're just kind of like coming out of it. You're just like, okay, I just got demolished, but I'm ready to like get back up. I got knocked on my duff, but I'm ready to get back up. And we got the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. The High Priestess, it's a little kitty cat there. And that's upright. And we got the Six of Cups reversed. So we got pleasure and the High Priestess that are telling us a little bit about this story of October. Getting knocked on your duff, but getting back up. Strong, because you're a strong person. What this means is you have an intuition. Don't ignore your intuition, alright? Because it's real. The thing that you think's going to happen, yeah, it's probably going to happen. And it has to do with pleasure reverse. So that could be a fight. It's definitely an emotional thing. It could be somebody indulging way too much. And yeah. So let's see what's going on there in October about that pleasure reverse. Well, we got Ten of Swords reversed. So this could mean that somebody, an addict, is going to realize they're an addict. And we got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So something could happen to force somebody to deal with their crap, basically there, Gemini. And let's look. Yeah, especially, I'm totally getting that. Judgment reversed is the river. And the Knight of Swords upright. What that's telling me is the hopes and the upward looking. So it's definitely some counseling going on. It does really look like a drug situation or an alcoholic situation. Maybe a DUI happened because we have judgment reverse there. Down at the bottom is the river. But at the top, even if that happened with the DUI, there are people that are wanting to help this person. You might be one of them. But this is a major theme for you there, Gemini. And hopefully this isn't you. Hopefully you getting your butt kicked and getting back up isn't you getting a DUI. That would suck. So be careful of that, Gemini. Don't be drinking and driving there in October. Because even if you get a decent way, because that last card was, somebody coming to your aid or you coming to somebody else's aid. Just be careful. Don't let that be you who's getting that judgment against them. Alright, so now we're going to go to Cancer there. Golly, and now it's real dark. I don't even know if you'll be able to see these cards. Let's see. We shall see. Sometimes you just got to take the time you got. We got the Tower upright. Alright? The Tower upright there, Cancer. That just means upheaval. So October, the theme is upheaval. Alright, we got the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So this King of Cups, he's upright. He's leading to this upheaval. Or maybe he's going to help with this upheaval. And the Nine of Swords, that's like cruelty. So, it's like being surrounded on all sides, alright? It's about being surrounded on all sides. So, there could be some kind of upheaval that happens, and you feel like you're surrounded on all sides there, Cancer. But there's this King of Cups, and he's ready to help you. He's ready to be your rock, alright? He's an emotional guy who wants to be there for you. So, let's look into that Nine of Swords situation there. We got the Ace of Wands reversed, and the Three of Swords, which is sorrow, reversed. So what this means is somebody, I'm going off intuition here, somebody is being like against you and has like really made your spirit like get demolished almost with that Ace of Wands reversed, from this whole situation where you feel surrounded like you have no options. And The sorrow reversed means that the sorrow's already happened. Like, you're just going to be dealing with the pain of that through October. So try not to be too depressed, from whatever it is that happened. It could have been you lost your place that you're living, and now you're having to deal with a bunch of BS. But that King of Cups, man, that person's there for you. So you might feel like you're surrounded, but you might have somebody to rely on. And sometimes that's what we're supposed to do in life, is when the universe sends us an earth angel, we're supposed to let that person be our earth angel. So keep an eye out for that King of Cups. He's very important in this. All right, there, Cancer? So now we got the Ace of Cups. And that's going to go up there in the hopes. And the River is going to be the Three of Cups reversed. So the river that's underneath everything, and the subconscious down there in Hades, it's the Three of Cups energy that's running underneath everything, which is abundance reversed. So basically, where there was an abundance of emotion and love and everything, it's now reversed. It's like an abundance of really negative emotion, all right? So you have here the Ace of Cups at the top, though. So what that tells me, Cancer, is you're all about emotion. You can deal with negative emotion because you can be positive emotion to the utmost extreme. So go ahead and do that, and that's going to get you through October. And look for that King of Cups, because he will help you with that. All right. So now we're going into our Leos. Our Leos. We're almost done here. It's getting too dark to do this, so I'm glad we're almost done. But we definitely want to get everyone their cards. All right. Everyone needs their messages. So Leo, you're going to need yours too. Let's see what they are. All right, Leo. All right. Let's see what's going on for Leo in October. Oh, right here. Definitely. We got the Moon reversed. All right, the Moon reversed. That's about like hidden obstacles. And when it's reversed, that can be about clarity. That's like when it seems like you just can't see what the hell's going on, that's the Moon. Like when it seems like you might know everything, but then every turn you go, you find out you were wrong, that's the Moon. But when it's reversed, it means that like you're able to see. You're able to see the BS. You're able to see beyond the BS, and you see it for being BS, basically. So that's October for you there. You got the Hangman and the Hierophant. So we got 3 court cards here, all right? Hangman, that's the started out. That's what gets this whole illusion thing, the disillusion of illusion going. And then we got the Hierophant, supporting all this. And what that means is it signifies an energy where you are sacrificing, all right? You are sacrificing and sacrificing. Because you are being very spiritual there, Leo. You're trying to do the right thing. And this Hierophant means that somebody sees it. It's like the universe sees it. So this is about organization. So this could be about getting a job. This could be about that. And it's upright, so it means that you're probably going to get what you want. Because you see beyond the BS. People might be trying to trick you, but your intention is to be the hanged man. Your intention is to do the right thing, to sacrifice a little, to do what you are supposed to do. So because you're aligned with that, you're able to express the Hierophant on the other side, and the universe is able to bless you, all right, through the institutions that are out there. So keep an eye out for maybe a new job. And we've got more about the story of the Hierophant. We've got the 9 of Wands. So that's about getting knocked on your duff. So maybe you're out there looking for a job in October, or you find a job, but it's just, or maybe you're just not finding a job, all right, because it's in reverse. Or maybe because it's in reverse, you've been not finding a job, but in October that energy's changing. The not finding a job thing is changing. You're not getting knocked on your duff over and over again. So we got the 10 of Cups in reverse there, Leo. And that's unhappiness. Like, when it's upright, it's complete happiness. So when it's reversed, it's pretty much just unhappiness. And it looks like, you know, you could get discouraged if you maybe are having a hard time finding a job, all right, through October or something like that. You're on a job search, or there's a little bit of anxiety and like depression about the whole situation. So don't get too caught up in that, because you are sitting on an upright Hierophant, which means that the universe is trying to bless you. So it might not be the first or second or third or fourth place you knock on, but eventually you're going to get there, because this energy is reversing with the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's about you not getting knocked on your duff so much anymore. But it's also, that is a card of having to go out there and get back out there and get back out there and get back out there. But it's going to be something good. All right, there, Leo. Let's look at the hopes of it. We got the Three of Swords. That's sorrow, all right? So that's like, it's kind of what's going to happen. And we got the river of it, the Nine of Swords, all right? So the river of it, it's reversed, the Nine of Swords. It's about being surrounded again like we had earlier on all sides, but it's in reverse, so it's about coming out of that. So it's about, you know, with these three cards, these major arcana cards being the basis of this whole reading, and the Hierophant being like the avenue to what you're needing to do, what that means is the river is that it's changing. You're not going to be surrounded on all sides anymore. You're going to actually have energy start to go your way. All right? But there is going to be a bad situation. So just keep an eye out for it and try to deal with it in a calm way. And maybe you're going to just distance yourself from this and not get in the energy. Don't let this be you. This may be somebody else's misfortune. Don't let it be yours, all right? All right there, Leo. I got one more, and that's Virgo. And it is getting so dark. This is ridiculous. But sorry there, Virgo. You're in the 12th house now, so it's kind of fitting. I started with major light in the first house with Libra, and now I'm in the 12th house, so it's kind of fitting. Very astrological video we've got going here. So let's see what's in the hidden darkness there for you, Virgo. All right? Let's bring it out of the darkness and into the light so we can get some kind of help or some kind of messages for October that will just make it a better October, all right? We've got the Tower reversed, all right? That is upheaval reversed. So now you feel like your world was taken out from underneath you in a good way, like you changed it, and now you can be settled. Because that upheaval was deliberate, like you were in control of it there, Virgo. And this is the Swords, the Five of Swords. And so there could be arguments about that. Maybe somebody else wasn't on the same page as you about that upheaval. And then we got the Eight of Swords, which is interference. So something's going to happen that you're annoyed about there in October. Things aren't going to be like, but it's in reverse, so you're going to get your way. You're going to like transcend that interference that's coming at you. All right. And we've got the Devil upright, and we've got the King of Swords reversed. So for you in October, you got this situation where something to do with like being trapped in a situation. And it has to do with this person here. And this is the person causing you interference, this King of Swords reversed. This is an intellectual person, all right? So keep an eye out for that person. That's the one causing you interference, and they may be trying to have a power play on you there. So don't let them have that on you. And your hopes and your dreams are Two of Wands. That's their hopes. And it's reversed. That's like the thing. No. And the Ace of Swords is the river. So this is you having your total mastery of your intellect underlying the whole thing. But here at the end, this is like somebody else and you're supposed to be a team, and the spirits just kind of clashing. So and that could be over this whole situation with this guy right here. So just be aware of that, and you know, it'll pass. looks like overall you've got your crap together, though. So, all right, everybody, have a good one. Acoustic Steve-O out.
Go potty, bud.